I'll discard a Hogak.
I'll keep this.
Sure. I'll keep
I'll
mine.
discard a Basing Wall on trigger.
Wait, I'm first, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you won. I don't know if
Yeah.
you're
Casted Basing Wall on
For a
trigger.
second, I forgot we were
Cast
talking
it.
so much.
Draw.
Yep.
Planes?
Yep.
Cast
Putting
a
on white to
hollow one,
I've got a vial.
and I'll pass turn.
Vial is good.
Pass turn. Do as you want.
Vial resolves.
No. Okay, draw.
Splitzer with a prediction here. I feel Painter needs to work extra against 4-color control.
Vials at the top right. For some
Not only is it combo versus control, but a control that is focused on creature control.
nice one. I like this.
It's nice, right? I only bought it because I thought it was nice. I don't even play for it.
What I really like were the unfortunately the Hex I read tells you lose like commander deck.
Oh,
The secret layer commander deck.
Oh, yeah.
One that took forever to ship. It has like a special. Each of them comes with one of the two Island or Mountain, with art by Daniel Warren Johnson, who's like one of the great comic artists.
Either Vial gets hit by Prismatic Ending here
It's like the art is unreal.
and passing the turn to Eddie.
Okay. I got it.
Doesn't look like Eddie is here watching live with us. That's okay. Here's Ingenious Smith.
Mox Opal. Cast it. Counter
Finds a Mox Opal.
and I'll pass.
It's your turn.
Cast it.
I'm gonna go to combat.
Such things result.
How does he have two counters? He only has one, right?
Oh yeah, one. Sorry.
Our Ingenious Smith has one counter. We fix that. Swords on Ingenious Smith and passing the turn.
Crack this. Pop.
Going to cast.
I'm gonna cast this. Go.
Oh, it's not on. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm gonna play an Ancient Den for turn.
Okay.
Going to cast Retrofitter.
Retro figure? I'll force that for
Okay.
17.
That's fine.
All right, Retrofitter getting countered here by Force of Will, pitching Ponder.
Color is.
Retrofitter Foundry, still good.
I have no idea.
The
Color
Painter
is-
Servant to follow up. Good bait there from Eddie, I guess.
I will cast Featured Den and pass the turn.
And I will tap this now that I have Metalcraft.
Okay.
No.
And cast Mom,
Please name the Urza Saga.
Okay.
which I intended to long ago. Yes.
Yep.
Good.
Mother of Runes comes down for Eddie. Ponder.
And pass.
Hit land. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw.
Right?
Tap two. Oswald.
Oswald Fiddlebender, a key part of this deck. It'll be able to find Grindstone and activate next turn. And at this point in time, I'm feeling a little bit like I should have held off on swordsing the Ingenious Smith. But I played enough games against Eddie to know that the Ingenious Smith just grows and hits quite hard. And I liked my opportunity there to remove it. But, you know, with Oswald and Painter Servant on the board now, especially since one side of the combo is a creature, I'm not really liking that decision as much at this point. It's probably just better to hold off on the Swords to Plowshares here.
Upkeep. Draw. Gonna sack this. Find Grindstone. When targeting you.
You got it. Yep.
Let me just.
All right, so game one goes to Eddie. And I'm not thrilled about my plays with Swords to Plowshares there in game one. I think it was better to hold Swords to Plowshares for Painter or creatures that must be removed immediately like Mother of Runes.
I think that was me versus you. Because he doomsdayed, but then I had to win next turn.
Going to sideboarding here. And shuffling up, drawing hands for game two. Scalding Tarn pass. And Vile. Vile will resolve.
Look at the Tundra.
Tundra? Oof.
All right, Tundra into Collector Oof here in game 2. Vile goes up to 1. Ingenious Smith. And we'll find Ethersworn Canonist.
Which threats start to prioritize over what? Yeah. Well, the approach is pretty linear, but it's like if you have a choice between 2 or 3 different threats.
What is Vin joining in? He's a
When I play the second creature each turn, it comes back into play.
Yeah.
I will pass.
Yeah, the Smith trigger is only once per turn.
For some reason I wasn't expecting.
What's up?
For some reason I wasn't expecting Oof.
Full of surprises.
Yeah. Too bad for me it's not legendary.
Guess what?
You got a
The land on board.
land. That's
two.
Take 2.
Drop
Pass
the
turn.
turn.
Drop it.
Go.
Rockets.
Yep.
Caracas will be pretty good against Uro. Is Ethersworn Canonist.
Trigger.
Yep.
And
Junior Smith will grow. Cydrexia, thanks for the follow. Welcome.
how many cards in graveyard?
3.
Yeah.
Go. Yep. Prismatic ending.
Sorry.
I'll cast it once upon a time.
Prismatic Ending will remove Ethersworn Canonist. Prismatic Ending will remove Ingenious Smith, and Collector Roof gets in for 2.
Planers.
Yep.
Urza Saga comes in here for Eddie.
Cast Lion Sash.
Card there?
For remember I can't activate it.
Pick.
Play.
No, no. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Sentinel.
Probably should grab
That's fine.
text.
Sentinel.
That's good.
Go ahead.
Double Sentinel and a Lion Sash played there for Eddie. Lion Sash cannot be activated, as Eddie points out.
Counters it.
You have to pay 3 more.
I don't have 3
I'll
more.
discard
so
then
it's
try
countered.
it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, you're right.
I'll discard back and roll it. Madness trigger.
Goes to 2.
So obviously. I'm just gonna concede it's magic.
Go.
2 and
Yep.
upkeep. Yep, forgot to do that.
Because
If I were magic ball, legacy.
Hasn't mattered much so far. I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm not prepared on officials right
Doing
now.
2.
Because it's just this deck's not calling enough.
Pay 3.
Play very sad ancient deck.
Did your 5 hand?
A very sad Ancient Den comes in.
Saga. No, or did you have the endurance, or what did you draw?
Pass the turn.
Passing the turn. Saga has 2 counters.
Very simple, cast a brainstorm.
Trigger.
Our surface.
Good.
Now we count. 1, 2,
Esther Sentinel triggers twice. I pay it.
Like you had no
Spell
cards.
it, I assume.
yeah. Then
On top. My turn draw.
First, not creature.
under construct and then extra.
This build's better against engine heavy builds as opposed to endurance heavy builds.
Yep.
Waste Caracas.
Float white mana.
Caracas gets wasted. And escaping Uro.
I'll let them tank. And then they're like, okay.
You have 2 cards, right?
3.
Before end of phase, using the floated mana, I'll make a construct.
Making a construct here using the floating mana.
Keep draw. Make another one.
Making another construct here with the Saga trigger on the stack is Eddie. There's going to be a Did I say the wrong thing? It's a construct?
Yeah, those tokens are big.
Yeah, Collector Roof looking good here.
Yep, that's a weird.
They are artifacts, or?
Artifacts, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna Pippin Needle Narset.
Oh yeah, the Pokemon cards. Nobody should be doing that. This is Magic the Gathering, not Pokemon. Saga going into the graveyard. Needle is on Narset, by the way.
These are pretty big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's better.
Constructs are 8/8, as Eddie points out. Yeah, Wendy is right. Not proper tokenage. Mother of Runes comes down here for Eddie and attacking for 8 with a monster construct. Take it.
Like either mana or
Draw.
Who among us?
energy flux. Energy flux.
And you had the answer for it, so.
I mean, generic construct, so not specific. So if you pay 2
Yeah.
for each artifact, right? Otherwise, they die.
Yep.
Well, I guess you're LGS.
It's really, really aggressive.
Meltdown are pretty good right now. Saw Meltdown in the previous match is in my sideboard.
I used to play that.
Collector Roof doing work, but the constructs don't care about that.
Yeah, this is a fairly old place. So,
I was playing when like I was playing standard,
Swords on a construct. Gain Eddie some life. Getting this done while Mother of Ruins is still offline. And attacking with Uro.
That is fine.
change that.
And a Ponder to follow up. Esper Sentinel only cares about the first non-creature spell. And it'll be a Ponder Shuffle. Looking for answers here. Passing the turn. Tapping 2, and Painter's Servant comes in here for Eddie. Force, pitching Ponder. And letting Eddie draw 2 cards off Esper Sentinels. Playing in Urza Saga.
With like the new grip, and now I'm like in a position where like
Oswald.
every turn that they never untap with you have.
Oswald Fiddlebender comes in for Eddie. Force pitching Ponder.
Yeah, that's one. So I'm gonna be.
I will pass the turn.
Passing the turn. Mother of Ruins is online.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, I missed the cantrip, which
7/7.
because I knew
Construct is now a 7/7.
Rule.
Oh, yeah, results.
you got the
New one. I mean the new one.
To legend roll.
Draw.
So it's like,
Television rule exactly.
so it's like, okay, well,
Put that in off.
had I just played this correctly, like my boarding would have been,
So game 3.
would have lined up.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Game 3.
Yeah, that's also
go
just
ahead.
the range time.
Untap.
It's deck is built to
Draw.
do that.
Upkeep, draw.
Kajin Kitsuni, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Hydro Conductor Savior asking a question. Is it me or is it Eddie's hand troubling? Some people's hands tremble. We get comments about this a lot on our videos. Nobody's nervous. Just some people have trembly hands. That's it. Decking for 7 now is Eddie with the construct. And here's another construct. Getting created before damage to make it an 8.
Like, you're not going to
These are 9/9s.
me doing that in that way, the game ended on the spot.
Yeah, the Pokemon cards.
One card here?
What should it be?
I was trying to figure it out. Like, I think Box Walkers is very good.
And another row in my graveyard now. Pithy Needle is on Narset.
Honestly, it might just be like just bad memory of the old deck. Probably maybe one Hogak and then should be more great rollers.
See a Kozilek's Return in my hand. Meltdown would be nice.
Actually, I haven't seen it before.
Sorry?
I haven't seen that version. Yeah, I like it for a while.
Land's still good.
Passing the turn here, Eddie back at it. Drawing for turn. The Oswald Fiddlebender in the bottom right of your screen next to the dice is the graveyard. That's the graveyard. Creating a construct here on draw step is Eddie. After draw step, Saga will sack. And Eddie's going to find a Soul Guide Lantern hitting Uro. That was in my graveyard. There's Soul Guide Lantern. So Soul Guide Lantern exiles the Uro that was in my graveyard, and Saga goes into the graveyard. 3 constructs on Eddie's side. They are all now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 10s, I believe.
I have
Knowing that I didn't have
2 days.
definitely.
2 10 10s coming into attack.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 11, my bad. 11 11.
2 cards in
You got the proper but so it's like there's still lines, but it's not like I'm not now like passing the turn because I don't have mana and can't do anything. I think it was just like objectively.
Thinking.
You think that's good against you?
I missed the land. There's an ancient den right here, right behind where I am, which is the 11th artifact.
Take mana.
Eddie pointing out it might have been better to attack with 2 more creatures here.
Block like that.
Okay.
And keep on the
No
wall
actions.
without summon sequence. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go to Comet. So 7, 7.
Okay. I took 7.
All right, so Collector Roof and Uro are blocking 11/11 constructs each.
Crop this one. Random run.
The children I can't deal with seasonal.
Trigger. Okay.
All right, Kozilek's Return hitting the stack. Esper Sentinel triggers get paid for.
Mother of Runes is going to protect yourself. Oh, it's devoid.
I mean, your
So like,
creatures
doesn't matter.
Yeah, Kozilek's Return has Devoid, so Mother of Runes cannot protect.
The untapped construct from white.
Biggest mana cost.
Giving the extra construct pro white, says Eddie.
Correct.
The one that's not attacking.
From white. Okay.
Meltdown.
Yeah, okay, so
So take blue.
Yep.
damage happens.
No, hold on.
Yep.
Does this resolve?
Yes. Spell
Alright,
resolves.
so wipes these out.
These are 2 damage
Yep.
marked.
Yep.
And 7, 8 8s. Right?
There's 7/7s.
8 8s, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, 8
6, 7, 8.
Force of Vigor, pitching Uro.
Choice of one.
That's fine.
1, 2.
I will.
This is 7.
What's in your graveyard?
So those are obviously
I'll draw a card off this.
They're 1/1.
Okay.
everything is
Okay, so Force of Vigor just hit the stack, pitching Uro, targeting Grindstone and Soul Guide Lantern. Eddie sacking Soul Guide Lantern in response, which, yeah, the needle's sticking around. In response to draw a card.
And you take.
No, I don't think anything is blocked.
Oh, you use one. Yep.
So both constructs were blocked. Uro trades with a construct, which is now a 6/6.
Skip Uro.
Yours escaped.
And now escaping Uro once again.
Okay. ETB trigger.
Let's go 14.
14.
I lose.
Fetching down to 14.
I did not play a land this turn.
No, you did not. Results.
Casting Expressive. I did not play a land. The land came in off of Uro. We're both in agreement on that. Savannah goes into exile. It'll get played as my land for turn. And pass the turn.
Not great odds, but odds.
yeah.
You're off your turn.
That time I kept my hand with not a lot of destruction, just a bunch of.
Eddie's constructs are now 5/5s. Ancient Den is turned back on. Collector Roof is gone. There's a Grindstone for Eddie.
I'm going to attack you with one of them.
Attacking with a 6/6 construct now.
You said fast turn?
Yep.
No blocks.
Meltdown, X is 1.
X is 1, huh?
Meltdown X is 1.
Activate this. Oswald.
Activating Vial. Oswald Fiddlebender comes in. Probably should have said X is 2 just in case a painter came in off the Vial.
I'll go to attack. Just attack Uro.
Okay,
Yep, but they for it. They don't do
after
very
you
much.
can attack, I'm just thinking.
Okay, trigger.
Yeah, attack your turn.
Board needs something. And down is
Yeah, fine. Take 6.
Alright, Uro gets an attack in.
Yep.
Prismatic Ending on Oswald Fiddlebender and pass the turn.
cheap
You got it.
and it's very effective.
And we're going to game 3. One card going on the bottom for Eddie.
To play an Ancient Den, a Mother of Runes,
Okay.
a Mox Opal,
Okay.
Ancient Den into Mother Runes and Mox Opal. Flooded Strand and Swords on Mother of Runes. Get that out of here.
Well, for a long time I didn't have insurance, and then once I had insurance, I didn't have.
I'm gonna waste your turn pass.
Okay. Sure.
It was just like.
Tundra down, gets wasted.
I'll waste your ancient Den.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Show up here.
Yep.
Wasting the Ancient Den felt good there. Eddie needs artifacts to turn on Metalcraft as well. Here's Ponder.
Go ahead.
Sure off your turn. Urza Saga. Counter on Urza Saga.
Okay.
Genius.
Okay. Everything you do, I'm just gonna say okay.
Whatever here.
Kakaroto, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Splitzer says, do you slot in Containment Priest and Supreme Verdict for this matchup? I do not have either of those cards in my 75. If you're interested in my deck list, it's posted in our Discord in the deck list channel. Caracas Pass. Saga goes up to 2, tapping 2. Here's Painter's Servant.
And then you have the
Resolve.
Color is white.
Color is white.
main event on Saturday.
Naming white.
That's for Sentinel.
Yep.
And now it's on.
I'm just saying, like, even if that were the case,
That'll trigger this. Or the paper trigger. Whatever it is.
Yep.
And I'm in for 2.
if they have a user info, you can use it
That's
for
true.
whatever. The thing is, like, of all of those,
Trigger this.
Terminus off the top. Pay for Esper Sentinel.
To the bottom.
And they're going on the bottom.
Oh, do you want to shuffle them?
No, it's fine.
Taiga pass.
White color.
Pass turn.
I booked my train for Friday morning.
Draw for turn.
No, start. Because
Go to the construct.
I get there early. And I'm gonna have a bunch of
You got a construct.
like to get my practice.
Eddie's making a construct here. And there's a Saga will
I'm
pop.
trying to think of how you could have stifled that. Void slime. I'm going to search my library.
Yep.
I believe I'm finding Retrofitter.
And Retrofitter gets found.
If they have on the minute, that's fine. But like they schedule a
Graveyard.
which I assume is because they need to allocate judges.
They don't let you
Got an ancient den.
Yep.
And I'm passing.
Passing.
I don't use one of the, it's like
Ancient Den and pass.
Meltdown X is one.
Sure.
X is 1 on Meltdown. So Opal, Retrofitter, Ancient Den, and the Construct are all blown up by Meltdown. Meltdown quite good against these artifact decks, as everybody's witnessing. You're seeing why Meltdown is in sideboards, everybody, in this match. Caracas bounces Oswald on end step. Fetching down to 16.
So was it very slow?
It was not slow. I was messed up for a big 2 weeks. The actual the worst part about that was you didn't have to like break my well, I didn't have to
I am
just, like, very
so dead to this comment. It's unreal.
Dog's good.
All right, Comet hits the board. Rolling a 1 here, making 2 squirrels, ticking up Comet to 7.
Yeah. Let's see if I top deck that thing.
Pass turn.
They literally like just have passed your nose.
Kick it.
Scooping?
Oh yeah. I'm not beating it. Resolved Comet Stellar Top.
Dog's stronger than Winskin.
Yes. It's in better.
All right, and at the end here, we hear Eddie say that Comet is more powerful than Minskin Boo.